what you know about me.
Like, what are some of the things that you've seen that have been going well? And just what are some of the things that we could just keep it real and call out, like, what is going on, you know?
Yeah, I mean, so one thing I would say that I think has been pretty good is since the pandemic, the mind frame has shifted around, I'll call it side hustles, but really, you know, using your own personal time to create content, to get paid as a creator. You know, that type of mindset has only sort of been bolstered during the pandemic because people have had to compensate against being out with being effective somewhere else. And so, you know, the more engaging you can make your content, the better you're going to stand out when everyone is just on a screen that can be turned off, right? So I think the mindset that you can make money as an independent sort of contractor and as a freelancer and as a consultant, it's a great time for that. And I don't think there's any lack of opportunities there. But from a you know, regular 401k type of opportunity, you know, I think we were discussing before in the backstage that, you know, it has changed, especially in the past couple of weeks, month. You're starting to see less and less really qualified opportunities. People are not hiring in the numbers that they were a month, 2 months, 3 months ago, even just looking at the jobs numbers and stuff, like it's starting to decline. So it's not a great time for people to be looking. And I think in my experience, I've kind of drawn the line. I think if a hiring manager ghosts you, then that's a red flag and that's a good sign. You like gotta, you know, stay away from that person or any company that would be paying them to ghost people, right? But recruiters ghosting you, that's even worse. That's your whole job, is to stay engaged with somebody. You know, I can understand if I'm, you know, trying to book an interview with someone at a company, and, you know, they're a high-level executive and they've had to push it a couple of times. Like, that's annoying, but I get it. You know, if I'm speaking to somebody with a fair amount of, you know, influence or kind of position in an organization, I'll give them that kind of, you know, especially if it's like, we're sorry, we keep doing this, thank you for your patience. Like, that's okay. That's okay. No recruiter should ghost you. That recruiter, they need to be blocked. They need to be, you know, everything. I hate to be hard on a fellow salesperson because that's all they are is salespeople. But like, you don't ghost people, man. It is such an important thing for somebody that you are dealing with an upfront, reliable, consistent, transparent recruiter who's gonna, you know, look out for you. That's why I've stuck with a few in my career that I know will always reach out to me with an opportunity that they think is a good one, and they'll be right, and they'll be consistent, and they took the time to know me and know my career. Those are great, but there's a lot of